Hi, everybody. I'm Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I want to talk about manifesting. And in truth, we all manifest, even when we're not paying attention. So your energy, your vibes is creating your reality. And I want to give you some wisdom and ideas of how to manifest what you want and not just what shows up because you're not paying attention to your energy. So years back, I went to a UFO conference in Mount Shasta with a girlfriend. And so I'm already feeling good, doing really good vibes, enjoying being away from my own zip code, listening to some groovy people hanging out. And this one gentleman came up to speak. And for some reason, I just digged his energy. So I'm really listening. And he said, I have a private UFO ranch in Washington State. And I'm like, I looked at my girlfriend and says, oh, I gotta go. So then I'm listening to him, all excited. That's the key part, all excited. And he said that he does some energy healings to clear blockages. And I looked at her and I says, oh, I gotta do that. And then he said that his ranch closed the weekend of Thanksgiving for winter. And I looked at her and I said, I got to go before Thanksgiving. And we were already in September. So he was over. I was excited. We left. I kept in contact with one gentleman that I met there. We'd go back and forth. And then he talked about another guy. And I said, no, I didn't meet him. I said, but hook me up. So it took him weeks and weeks. And finally he texted me and said, hey, here's this guy's number. He's ready for you to call. So it was a Thursday night at 5:30. I called this guy out of the blue. And he said, I'm glad that you called because tomorrow I'm going to be at James's private UFO ranch for a weekend retreat. And I'm like, what? That's my dream. That's my ultimate dream. And he's like, well, there is room for you. Somebody was going to come up with me and she can't. So show up. And I'm like, well, it's Thursday night at 5:30 and you expect me to be up in Washington State for the weekend. And I'm in the Bay Area of California. And he actually said to me, well, you will, you won't. It's up to you. Took that as a challenge. And I said, I will leave tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So I drove over 12 and a half hours straight. And I got there at 7:30 that evening, hung out with groovy people, talked to the gentleman that I adored at the UFO conference and scheduled a healing that Sunday. And then I came home Sunday. And so when I was in Mount Shasta, I just wanted it so much. And I just knew, and I was in such light energy that I didn't worry about anything. I just didn't get in the way of the universe. I allowed it to manifest because I didn't doubt it at all. I didn't worry about it. I wasn't concerned whatsoever. And the weekend that I went up was the first weekend in November, which there was only one more weekend. And I would have missed it that year. So take a couple deep breaths because breathing is so incredibly important for the energy. Get excited about something. See the outcome clean and simple. See yourself in enjoying what you want and keep it 100% positive. And then allow it to happen. It's easy to manifest when you're in a state of high energy. And until you're in a state of high energy, it's very difficult to. Believe in yourself. Enjoy this thing called life. Have a good time being you. Do fun things that elevate your energy and then manifest in that moment. It really, really is simple when you set yourself up in positive energy and you get excited and then you trust. And when you're ready to really start to clean out some of that stuff that may hold you back, then go ahead and reach out to me. I have hundreds of stories where I just manifest quick, fast, and easy. And why and how could I do that? I believe in myself. I'm ready for a good adventure. And I love my life. So hopefully this given you some words of wisdom, some insight to play, celebrate, and then step into that space of manifesting and then trust. So thank you for listening. I am Diane Gysin at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I do one-on-one sessions. I do retreats in Northern California. And when you're ready to be cool, ready to enjoy this thing called life, I can get you there much quicker and much faster. So thank you.